What is the difference between distributed, remote, and virtual teams? My name is Peter Ivanov, and in this video I'll explain the difference between distributed, remote, and virtual teams and give you tips for each of them, how to run them more effectively so you can deliver project faster and scale your business international by deploying top talent. Let's start with a distributed team. Distributed team is spread in more than one location, and in each location you have multiple team members. So you have multiple hubs where your team is working. Typical examples are multinationals with their global teams and their functional departments. For example, IT or marketing or customer service, where you have a global team working following the sun and covering 24 hours support. A remote team, on the other hand, is a team where each team member is his or her own location. And with a talent war, yes, talent war that we are facing now, companies struggle to find the talent they need in their location of operations. So they reach out to the global market and hire the best experts, regardless of where they happen to be. So they start migrating from a local team towards hiring remote workers to a hybrid team where you have some co-located people but also some satellite members. And a fully remote team where everyone is located in different location. I just spoke on a running remote conference in Bali where I've engaged with entrepreneurs running fully remote companies, sometimes with 1,000+ employees, and scaling even further and running in fully remote. The challenges from going to local, distributed to remote is to integrate your satellite team members. And here comes the first tip. If you have members located in hubs and some satellite members and you run a video conference, tip number one is make sure everyone takes part through his, her or own laptop or smartphone. In this way, they will be on the same page. They will be able to even the audio quality will be better, but you avoid the risk and trap that in a co-located team in the room, they may mute the microphone, there may be some further discussion, and the satellite members will miss some of the context. That's one of the challenges, not just for the video conference, but also on a macro level. The satellite members normally don't have access to the full context. And therefore, as a tip, you have to ensure that they have the full context for decision making, for strategy building, for building their roadmap and strategic goals. They have to be equally integrated. Because usually in the headquarters, you have much more access to decision makers, to the top management, and you need to ensure in the forums you run, they have equal access, as well as in the video forums. So everybody is equal, taking part with his or her own laptop or smartphone. And then we cover distributed, we cover remote. The third one are virtual. What are the virtual teams? Virtual teams encompass both of the before the distributed teams, where you have multiple hubs, the hybrid teams with co-located and some satellite members, then the fully remote teams where everyone is in the same location. So all these teams, if you have more than one locations, regardless if they are with more people or individual team members, your team is virtual. What do you think? How many of the teams in the global business environment are virtual? In percentage, all companies, all industries. According to Forrester Research, and this study is already 4 years old, these are 81%. And even 60% of them are spread in more than one time zone, so they're quite dispersed. Now, for virtual teams, which would incorporate all three categories, the key success factor is to build the purpose and the goal of the team bottom up. So everyone is taking part and shaping the purpose and the goal of the team. And over the years, I developed a highly effective method called the 10 big rocks. What means highly effective method? For example, we delivered a 2-year project involving 20 countries in Europe 3 months earlier, and we saved 250,000 euros. So if you'd like to find out more about the 10 big rocks, these are the success factors to retain the gravity of the team, despite the distance, despite the cultural differences, despite the time zones, check out my website, peter-ivanov.com, and you will find out what are the 10 success factors and how to retain the gravity of your team and unleash the team power. Unleash the team power so you could deliver a project faster and scale your business internationally by deploying top talent. So if you have further questions or if you'd like to share what are your success factors, please put it in the comments below. Otherwise, big virtual power hack from me, Peter Ivanov, and I see you next time.